This has to do with Kamala Harris, okay? The campaign is still asking people for money, and more things are being revealed, and all lies will be revealed. All lies shall be revealed. Isn't that right, Prophet Cat Williams?
All lies will be exposed.
That's right. They'll be exposed. Sorry, I got that wrong. All lies will be exposed. There's been a revelation. This story is a couple days old, but I think it's only fair to talk about it because, my goodness gracious, Cretaceous, the lying, the smoke screens, the shielding, the deflecting, all around Kamala's campaign says a lot about her. And it's recently been revealed that Kamala Harris's campaign spent $100,000 on a fake set for a carefully orchestrated interview, which explains why the Joe Rogan podcast didn't really get a sit-down interview with Kamala or even Tim Walz, okay? Because it couldn't be controlled. They couldn't control the narrative. They couldn't edit the interviews. And there's been now a couple examples of interviews that were edited thanks to corporate media and also keen-eyed eagles, mostly keen-eyed eagles, regular internet users, acknowledging and saying, hey, wait a minute. The trailer for this interview and the interview itself for that segment are two different things altogether. It's almost as if Quasimodo could have predicted this. And all the people running the Kamala Harris campaign just don't have what it takes to be varsity campaign advisors. If you got the Sopranos off, references, I love you. So there you go. So here's the thing. There was a podcast called Call Her Daddy, where it's been revealed now that, yes, it turns out the Harris campaign spent $100,000 on a fake set. Okay, a fake set for Kamala. Nothing about Kamala's. And by the way, hey, liberal trolls, to my liberal trolls, to vote blue no matter who people, hey, listen, y'all been awfully quiet, very quiet, a little bit too quiet. Where are you? Where are you indeed? I miss you.
There's a little bit of controversy about that podcast because you did.
Oh.
Do you know about this?
No, what?
Because in D.C., this interview happened in D.C.
Yeah.
In a hotel.
Yeah, not in a hotel. It was like a random house.
It was like random house. But apparently, you can tell me,
and corporate media, if this was a few months ago before November 5th, would have been like, no, that was an authentic interview.
Meaning the Harris campaign spent like $100,000.
I did see
you
that.
know about this?
It's hilarious.
To build the studio.
Yeah, it's not true.
To make it look like it was the studio that you used in LA.
My studio that is gorgeous in Los Angeles doesn't even cost six figures. So I don't know how cardboard walls could cost.
Folks, let me ask you a question. If Kamala Harris won, do you think anybody would be talking about how her campaign spent all this money to hype her up with Oprah, The View, spending $100,000 on a set and everything else? You think that story would be shared, or you think it would be covered away, or you'd be censored and suppressed? Type 1 for Kit. Free speech is a thing in this country. People would be talking about it. But why are you even saying it? Type 2, man, you know the answer to that. The media would call you a liar. They call you a bigot. They call you sexist. They call you racist. They call you all the names. And then you get censored. How dare you? Come on. You know the answer to that. They never bring it up. I wonder how many twos are going to be in the chat.
Six figures, but
do you think they did that? I mean, you saw it.
Absolutely not. With love to them. Oh my God, it was gorgeous, but like it wasn't that nice. It wasn't like gorgeous marble. Like, no, that was not six figures.
Damn. You know what she thought about that set? Here's what she said about it. Here's what
I think about it.
And Lawrence Fine, I dated a woman who had a fake set. Lawrence, get up and go see the White House counselor, okay? But damn, that's what you call some pettiness right there. That is beyond petty. That is pettiness to the highest order. In case all of you are wondering, I mean, yeah, look at this. Look at this right here. Here it is. This is the $100,000 set. I'm glad that Kamala didn't win, because you know what this says to me? That she would surround herself with a lot of douchebags and people that would tell her what she wants to hear. All right. This is absolutely pathetic. 100,000 people can't even budget. And people are now wondering why, or at least Democrats are wondering why. Hey, how come they don't like Bidenomics or everything else? Like how come they're making fun of us? Okay? Like, come on. And hold on, wait, this also just caught my attention here too. Hold on. Folks, if you look at Kamala's chair, look at this. This is who did this? No. Look at the bottom of the set. Look at the bottom of the set right now. Look. I just noticed this. Terrible cable management. Why are the cables on the ground? That's terrible. You can't even hide the cables? Yo. This is sloppy. Look at this. It's even on the hose too. Look. That's terrible. That's a set in question, $100,000, and you didn't have the budget to hide the cables so it would look like a nice, smooth set? Yo. No. Okay. I'm now I'm glad that Kamala lost. Now I'm really glad that she lost. Okay. Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought that was a good idea? Hold on. You know something else? We're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna have some more fun with this. Got another video for all of you. Here it is. The set in question again. Again, look, terrible cable management. $100,000 spent. The campaign build this, whatever. Point is, they can't manage a budget. Everything's fake, and it explains why she couldn't even do a long sit-down interview.
So I'll say this. Look, you can look at my career to know what I care about. All that is called Bidenomics. It's a term we're very proud of, I must tell you.
Responsible behaviors among everybody in the community, and just because you legally possess a gun in the sanctity of your locked home doesn't mean that we're not going to walk into that home and check to see if you're being responsible and safe in the way you conduct your affairs.
Have you heard from... You're considered the most liberal United States senator.
Somebody said that, and it actually was Mike Pence on the debate stage.
Yeah. Well, actually, the nonpartisan GovTrack has rated you as the most liberal senator. You supported the Green New Deal. You supported...
Oh my God, look at her. She doesn't even know what to say. All she can do is laugh and smile.
Medicare for all.
And yeah, I am radical. If they fail to act as president of the United States, I am prepared to get rid of the filibuster to pass a Green New Deal.
That was a lie. All that's a lie. All that's a lie. All of that is a lie. She wasn't going to do jack. I want to pull this up here too, just to go a little bit more.
The Harris campaign spent over $1 billion in the election.
Look, this is really interesting as we're getting more information about exactly where all this money went. The Washington Examiner is today reporting that when Kamala Harris took part in a podcast called Call Her Daddy, which is a very popular podcast with women in America that often talks about things like reproductive rights, but also sex tips, they built a custom studio here in Washington, D.C. at a local hotel to film the podcast recording. And the Examiner's reporting that that set alone that you see here cost $100,000 US.
Give me $100,000, man. Come on. This is beyond insulting. You are the sitting vice president, and you can go to the original. Like, first of all, I guess the host of Call Her Daddy. I don't know. I mean, I guess you just didn't like it. Like, come on, this is not my set. I mean, it's terrible aesthetic too, by the way. Like, who designed it? It looks like something from the 1970s or 60s, man. Ugh, Kamala has terrible taste. It says about the people that she selected to design this thing.
To build. So that would have saved Kamala Harris the time of traveling to Los Angeles, where the host lives, to take part in that. It's all coming out now about how this $1 billion was spent by Kamala Harris's campaign. They reportedly went $40 million US over budget in this campaign. They had about double.
Hold on. Dr. Nick, Dr. Nick on Kick says, it's money laundering, plain and simple. My podcast is going to be called Call Me Poppy. Dr. Nick, get up and go see the White House counselor, man. Go. You might be the Pope on the Kick chat. Okay? Go see the White House counselor right now, man. I'm sorry to do this to you. Go. Go right now, man. Come on, my audience. Oh, my God. Okay, hey, listen, we have fun here at Hard Lens Media. We do. We do.
What Donald Trump had for his campaign war chest after he had to fight the primaries and also all those legal cases draining their campaign coffers. And a lot of Democrats are now wondering what was the point of spending all that money when they ended up further behind than they were in 2020.
Yeah. Anybody who was a voter, sucker, who got, gave away their donations to Kamala. I mean, I don't know. Was your hard-earned red penny put into that set? The answer is probably yes. But even looking back at Kamala's record, everything about it's fake. Sorry, hold on. We lost audio there for one quick second. Let me just reestablish again. Hold on. There we go. Let's add in screen share one more time. Sorry about that there, folks. See, I have to be a keen-eyed eagle.
In fact, she once delayed the trial and protected an illegal alien who went on to murder 3 innocent people.
For far too long, the status quo thinking has been to believe that by putting more police on the street, you're going to have more safety. And that's just wrong.
And then when she was a prosecutor and the attorney general in the state of California, she declined to pursue the death penalty against the man who killed a San Francisco police officer, Isaac Espinosa. And then she also was in favor of passing Prop 47 in California. She supported that. That's the one where if you go into a department store and you steal under $950, you're just charged with a misdemeanor.
I'm proud to stand with my colleagues and
I have to pause here because there's going to be some copyright music, but that's who Kamala Harris is, okay? Kamala Harris, everything about her campaign was a lie. They spent $100,000 on it. Where Democrats, all that smack talking you were giving us, all this stuff before November 5th. Oh, Kamala's going to win. You had the douchebags from the Vanguard. You had Kyle Kalinske. You had Majority Report. You had even TYT, even though now everyone's kind of changing their tune. Everyone's saying that this was all in the bag. You had MSNBC, CNN, that Trump was going to lose. All these people saying, oh, look at how Kamala's handling things. They had $1 billion, spent it all, $20 million in debt. And we're finding out what the campaign spent money on. It's all money laundering. It's all one big scam. If you donated to the Democratic Party at all, you're a sucker. And you know what? Hey, take that L. If you were one of these people who kept on promoting Joe Biden and Kamala Harris throughout the entire 2024 election cycle, realize that the Democratic Party bamboozled you. They scammed you. They tricked you. They swindled you. They did a rug pull. They tapped you on the shoulder. You looked and boom, oh no, your wallet's gone. And so are your pants. You got nothing. And they offer nothing. Kamala can't even do a sit-down 3-hour interview with Joe Rogan. Trump did it. And his VP, J.D. Vance, did it. And I didn't see Trump spending, or his campaign spending $100,000 on a set. I didn't see Jill Stein doing that. I didn't see the Libertarians do that. Hell, I didn't even see Cornel West doing it. And I know I mentioned the Independents because, hey, the Independents have a lot to struggle on. But I think they had to spend their money on far more important things than wasting for a $100,000 set. Everything that the Democrats did this entire election cycle was manufactured, fake, fraudulent, and more of it is being exposed. And I feel good about it, and I'm being smug about it because I've been proven correct. For a long time, Hard Lens Media was pushed in the ground by so many vote blue, no matter who people. Where are you at now? Psych Scoob. Where are the pink pussy hat people? I don't know, Raggy. They're hiding in shame. That's what I got to say. And it's funny. $100,000. And even the host of that show said, it was rather ugly.